What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to cover CKB again. We're going to take a look at the CKB chart. We got 568 followers now on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you are on Twitter, and also subscribe to the channel if you're a real CKB fan, because we're going to dive into the chart. We're going to look at this CKB running through this channel here. So, CKB, yes, like I said, it has fallen out of this channel that I've drawn in here that's got some support lines here. Okay, doesn't mean there's not some pressure to get it back into this channel and get moving. Obviously, last time it came out of this channel, it came back into it, and it goes on a nice run. Now, I want to point out something important here. This is on the weekly. This is the stock RSI, okay? The stock RSI this is only going back into March 2020 Corona dump, okay? That's fine and all. But check this out, okay? The stock RSI on the weekly here, a momentum indicator, okay? You're down here, you hit, let's see here, you hit right about 0, and when the stock RSI gets going on the weekly, when it gets going, it goes on a nice run, okay? Goes on a nice run. And here it's got this M double top type pattern, okay? So there, here is a W double bottom on the 0. Goes on a nice run. So what we have right here, and this isn't just for CKB, this is for many, many cryptos. This is exactly how they operate, how they perform, okay? So what I see is we are bottoming out right now at about 0 here, okay? We've been coming down for a little while now since the top, this M double top. And you can sell M double tops on the stock RSI on the weekly and then reaccumulate down at 0. This M double top around 100. This is how most cryptos, most of the major cryptos I've been covering on this channel, this is how they move. If they do an M double top at 100 on the weekly stock RSI, it's coming down for a while to 0, and you can buy back in on 0. Anyways, we're on 0 right now. There's a number of reasons to assume that this is a buying zone. If I drop a trend line in here and you see some of the support, that's where we're at right now. So you see that support, you see that support, you see that support, you see where there was resistance there, okay? So an important line, not only that, we do have what it looks like here, the green line coming over the red line, which would be a bearish cross if it happens. I don't know that it's going to happen. We might be able to avert that, flatten this out, and get it moving up. We will wait and see on that. Just have to wait and see. But the reason this could be a buy signal, okay? So we are at 0 right now. That is a buy, time to buy. Look at these zeros here, and what does it do? Goes up. What does it do here? After this 0, goes up, okay? So either I see two scenarios here. We're flattening out on 0 right now. Either we start to get some momentum and we go on a nice run again, starting soon in the next week or two, or comes up a little bit, comes down on a W double bottom, and then goes on a run. If it does this W pattern, like this W pattern, it would be later in March for CKB to go on a nice run. But this weekly time frame is an important time frame, more important than the daily or the 4-hourly or any of those when you're looking at holding, because we're looking at a longer term, okay? Now, your brain kind of tricks you with the market is counterintuitive, cryptos are counterintuitive. Counterintuitive meaning your brain tricks you. When something is flat or it's on a downtrend for a long time, your brain kind of tricks you and makes you believe that it's going to stay that way, that it's going to keep going down or it's going to stay flat. And that's where the counterintuitive part comes into crypto. A lot of the time, cryptos go on a major run when no one thinks it will. That is when they make movement, okay? It's the opposite of what your instincts are telling you at times, okay? And that's how crypto is. And that's how it was here this is July 21, when we were under a penny, okay? We were at, well, how far did this go? 0.007, okay? And people thought crypto was dead. We were going into a bear market. It was a corrective phase of a bull market, A, B, C. Corrective phase of a bull market, okay? That was the A, and that's the overall A, B, C is what I think. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin starting in this range here, it did an A, B, C, which is fair game for a running flat to get that final fifth wave, just like Bitcoin. So this was not a bear market, and it proved to be because it went from 0.007 all the way up to that 3.5 cents that we just saw here recently in November, okay? So it wasn't a bear market. It was a corrective phase of a bull market, which I believe this here is a similar pattern to this. And it is the C leg, the A, B, C, and it is the C leg of the corrective phase of a bull market, not a bear market. So with that being said, I do see CKB still looking pretty good here. We have a low and we have a higher low out here. We did not come anywhere near that 0.007 right now that we saw in July, and that was a major low, and we have a higher low here. We have this high and we had a lower high here, so somewhat of a horizontal being formed, constricting, and when it bounces and it breaks out of there, that's when you can get some movement. Also, if we came back into this channel, this is pure speculation. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if you come back into this channel, find some support and get moving and come to the top of this channel, what that would do is if you came up and you swoop up and you come to the top of the channel up in this range here, and it looks something like that, that would be around that 13 cents around September. It could get there faster, it could get there later, but at any rate, September and swooping up here, that would be about 13 cents, August, September area, maybe about right here. That's also possible. We'll just have to wait and see what Bitcoin does and the rest of the market. At any rate, this is very bullish. We have this bottoming out on 0, which is a buy sign. If it comes up and it does a double tap, double bottom, that's a better buy sign there. And then it could start getting some movement there, okay? So that's what we're looking at with CKB. I think CKB looks pretty good. The rest of the market looks pretty good. I'm going to try to get more CKB, more VeChain, more Casper, and more XLM. All of those are they all have something similar going on down here. And like I was just talking about, a double tap here. XLM currently is a 1, 2, 3. It doesn't usually tell you that many times that it is oversold and that it's going to have momentum back to the upside, and that's XLM. So I'm going to get some more XLM. Anyways, guys, that's it for CKB, and thank you for watching the video. Smash out the like button, subscribe below if you're a real CKB fan, leave a comment. We'll catch you in the next one. See ya.